This computer. There we go. I switched over to my laptop so I can record it tonight because I really wanted to share my heart with you guys tonight. First of all, look at my shirt. It says, y'all need plexus. Isn't that fun? Y'all need plexus. So I wanted to talk tonight about the desire is in the pursuit. And I know that's kind of like, what does that even mean? That's what I thought even when I wrote it down. Anybody? Is anyone going to know what that means? But basically what I'm meaning is the desire is something that you pursue. So when you desire something, you pursue it with some conviction, some commitment, and some consistency. So I wanted to talk about really digging deep, finding your why, and pursuing what you desire. So typically, with something like network marketing, we're desiring something. We're desiring, when you go get a job, for example, you're desiring a financial return in that. When you make an investment, you're desiring a financial return, a return of your investment, an ROI. So what is it that you are desiring from Plexus, from your Plexus business? Are you desiring to have your products covered? Are you desiring to earn a couple $100s a month? Are you desiring to earn $10,000 a month? Are you desiring the recognition that our team culture provides? I know that the last time I was recognized, and more probably like 99% of us, was probably high school when we walked across the graduation stage, right? The recognition piece is huge. It's important to me. I know that who doesn't like to be recognized? We love that feeling. Is your desire to drive a brand new Lexus? That was not my desire necessarily at the beginning, but I did desire that trip to Hawaii, and I did desire that paycheck that an Emerald income made. Do you desire the relationships? Are you looking for new friends and a new community to surround you and support you?
No, I turned the camera on.
This is definitely sorry, I'm gonna mute everybody. Okay, there you go. Look at me all technically savvy and stuff. This is definitely a community where you're going to feel connected and encouraged, and that's what we're here to help you with. We want to foster a culture of relationships where you can grow as a person. Are you desiring personal growth? Are you wanting to be a stronger leader? Are you wanting to lead a strong team and say, look at the team that is coming up here. We are fastest growing, we're amazing, we're awesome, we're on fire. What are you desiring? Are you desiring to take the pressure off your spouse? Are you desiring to help people in your community, people like me? I mean, I have such a heart now for single moms, for widows, that I know what this has provided for me. It's not just been financial, although I will definitely say the financial piece has been huge for me. Having that financial blessing in my life has changed it all for me. I don't have to go to work. I work from home. I work from the poolside. I work with kids. I work when my nanny's got my kids. I'm able to do and afford more than I have ever before. Good night, buddy. Can you say good night?
Good night.
Sorry. I'm able to do Zooms at home and say goodnight to my kids on Monday nights. So really figuring out what you desire. So essentially knowing why you're doing this. Once you know your why, no one's going to have to encourage you to reach out. No one's going to have to say, okay, come on, so who are you reaching out to today? Or put me in those chats, you guys. You're going to just want to do it because your desire is stronger than your excuses. And so for me, my desire really kicked in when I saw the opportunity for what it was and knew that I could do this. I thought, I can do this. I'm going to set my mind to this, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to talk to strangers at the grocery store. If I can't get my friends to sign up, when I first started, my family still hasn't signed up. I don't know what that, Anyway, they still haven't signed up. So if you're feeling like, well, my family just won't do it with me, or my neighbor just keeps saying no. Well, my neighbor said no. My neighbor never signed up. My family has told me no. I finally did get my 2 brothers to sign up, but it took 2 years to do that. So I decided that my desire was stronger than my excuse of, well, I can't get the people I thought I could. So I started reaching out. And I want to talk to you what the pursuit of your desire looks like. So what does it look like when you say, I want to do this, I'm ready, here we go, no one's stopping me. It's going to take some mindset change. It's going to take some of you saying, I'm not going to rely on someone telling me what to do. I'm going to rely on what I know to do, what I know is right. If you're not seeing fruit in your business, you need to be reaching out. You need to be encouraging anybody around you, pouring value into people. Take some time to just build some relationships. This is not an overnight sensation. Sometimes it takes a minute, and that's okay. You have to trust this process. I've watched people who, I'm still recruiting and prospecting people that I've been trying to get for 2 years who I know would be amazing at this business. So you're not alone. I'm still in the trenches, digging right alongside you, looking for people constantly because I know what a blessing this business is. So does this mean that you might have to get out and you might have to go to the grocery store and you might have to talk to some people? That may mean that. It doesn't mean that it's always the case, but it may mean that. That might mean saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to have a sip and see at my house. I'm going to invite some people. I'm going to invite my upline, and I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go for it. So those types of things, looking towards what your desire is and what you're willing to do to get there is so vitally important. It's going to be what calls you out of your bed in the morning. It's going to be what says, I'm going to stay up 15 minutes later, and you know what? Doggone it, I'm not going to watch TV. I stopped watching TV 2 years ago when I started this. And for me, I just never really picked it back up. Not that I can't, I just haven't. That's just been something that I have completely let go of. I don't have time to do that. And now it's just kind of become a habit that I just don't watch it anymore. It's been a big time saver for me. Now, some people are going to sacrifice waking up early, 30 minutes early, whatever that looks like. What is your desire? If your desire is to stay home, if your desire is to make a certain amount of income, if your desire is the relationships on the team page, if your desire is to earn leaders retreat, then it's going to take some time. And that can be hard when we don't know how to fit it in and how to work this efficiently. So I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about what does pursuit look like? So what does pursuit look like? So now we've established, okay, we are desiring this. You're on this call tonight because you're desiring this. You're desiring something that this Plexus opportunity of a lifetime is offering you. You are listening to this call because there is something that's pulling you towards that. You're wondering, what is it that this can provide for me? Figuring out what that deep down desire, that why is. Desire is just another word for why, basically. So your pursuit looks like passion. I was extremely passionate. LaToya and Lisa and I, we started together and we were extremely passionate. We did not even know that you were to have a sip and see when you started, because we started and did a sip and see before technically we were even supposed to. So we just did it. I mean, we had no idea what we were talking about. So we played a video because that's how cool we are. So when you see us on videos, you see us talking on our live Facebook feeds, that was not me 2 years ago. That was not me 2 years ago. I was not a speaker. LaToya was a speaker, but I was not. I was not up there just, hey y'all, let's do this. So my passion really overrode anything else that was standing in my way. So I wasn't going to let being fearful of knowing the products or fearful of what if someone asked me a question I don't know the answer to. I would rehearse those in my mind. So if I'm going to do a sip and see, and I'm speaking with passion and I'm sharing about these products and I'm just honest, because guess what? These products work. You can be honest about this. You don't have to get up there and say, well, I'm a scientist and I have my biology degree and this is what this does and the chitinase and the probiotic. I mean, I would think that I'm pretty crunchy and pretty healthy and I know the ingredients pretty well. I still get stumped. I got stumped this morning at a sip and see and I'm like, wait a second, what is that big long word? But if you're just honest and you say, you can even say, y'all, I don't even know what's in these products. I mean, LaToya was like, are we going to still love Jesus? I mean, she knew I was passionate about it. Your passion speaks volumes. You do not need to know everything that's in them. You do not need to be able to answer every question. I still can't answer every question. Your upline won't be able to answer every question. We all learn as we go. There's always something different that you're going to hear and you're going to learn. So let your passion speak volumes. Don't focus too much on what you know or don't know. Use your upline to help. That's what we're here for. We enjoy it. I love doing sip and sees. I love them. They're fun for me. So it looks like passion. Pursuit looks like consistency. And this is a hard one for a lot of us, including me. Consistency is hard. But if you write out a schedule and you say, my desire is bigger than my excuses, I desire to do this, then your pursuit is going to look like this. It's going to look organized. It's going to look like you're having a calendar and it's going to say post, a Plexus post. So if you're a beginner, posting every day sounds scary. Sounded really scary to me too. Post once. I'm encouraging you to just put it out there. Post once. Don't say anything that you are selling it or sharing it. Just share what Plexus has done for you. If you are kind of starting your seasoned ambassador, you've been doing this a little bit longer, write down that you're posting Plexus as much as you possibly can. Of course, heavily balanced with personal posting. If you're not a heavy Facebook user, I encourage you to start personally posting more. And if you're not on Facebook at all, you have a massive network outside of Facebook. And I encourage you to just start sharing your passion for Plexus, because the people that you're going to be sharing with probably do have Facebook. So that's another way that you can be building your team. You can still be using social media to build your team, even if you don't have one yet. But I would definitely encourage you to start posting personally if you don't post much, and then be posting Plexus. Being consistent with your posts, being consistent with your products. Your passion and your pursuit for your desire is really going to be showing when you are being consistent, even on days when you're frustrated, even on days when it's crazy, even on days when your house is going crazy, you've got company coming into town, but you're still being consistent. Because let's be real, a post on Facebook doesn't take a whole lot of time. And if you're organized, you can even set it up for the night before, knowing, hey, tomorrow's gonna be a really busy day for me. My posts are set up to go for the next day. And really remembering to keep it personal. People want to know you. And this is, I will say that opening up and being honest on Facebook has been easy for me. For some reason, I find kind of like a comfort in sharing my heart with Facebook world. I know that's crazy and sounds really extroverted, but I do. I share my heart, I share my story, I share my journey, and people respond to it because it's relatable. People feel like, man, I'm not the only one who had a bad day. So if your kids are going crazy and you're having trouble with a discipline issue, or you're having trouble with something, don't be afraid to share it. I'm not saying share your negative stuff. Please do not do that. But be real. Let people into the vulnerable side of you so they know, man, she's relatable. He's relatable. It's really important. So being consistent on the hard days is the hardest. So I remember when I first started thinking personal growth, on the days that I would do personal growth, I'm like, I feel great. I'm motivated. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to do this. But personal growth on the hard days, when it was like, oh man, I'm so busy, I've got so much going on, this is so crazy, those are the harder days. But I'm here to tell you that if you just stay consistent, it doesn't mean you have to be doing team calls and doing live videos and making a training video. It just means maybe a post in the morning, or maybe, hey, I'm going to pop someone in a 3-way chat with my upline. It doesn't have to look like a whole lot, but it has to look like something, because it means your business is moving in the right direction and you're doing income producing activities. So really staying consistent is so important. It's important for you, and it's important for your team. And whether you have one ambassador under you or 1,000 ambassadors under you, it is important for your team to see you being consistent, because we are the opportunity that they are seeing for this business. And this business has completely changed everything for me. So I want this for every single person who possibly could desire this. I love the relationships in this business. I've made some of my very best friends doing this business. I have seen myself grow so much doing this business, and able to provide for my family as a single widowed mom, buying a brand new house, you know, driving a Lexus. I mean, that's a big deal for me. I'm like, man, that's really cool. And so this has not come just on a silver platter. It takes consistency, and it takes effort, and it takes desire. So I know I'm being a bit hard tonight, but I just really was jotting things down because I know people just want to know, how do you do this? Just tell me what I need to do. Well, I'm telling you, be consistent on the hard days. It's the most important thing. Be consistent, even on the hard days. Okay. It looks like commitment. And commitment and consistency to me go hand in hand. It looks like commitment. It looks like showing up to the calls on Monday nights. It's once a week. We encourage you. We train you. We want you here. We want to see your face. It looks like, you know, commenting on the team page. And so many, thank you, Jody. So many of you are so amazing at commenting and connecting on the team page. And I'm so grateful because it makes me know that, okay, this is going in the right direction. If there are things that you want to see or things you'd like to see changed, you know, feel free to message me, Latoya, Lisa. We're happy to help you guys and really put a new direction, you know, maybe put up some different things that you're looking for. We are a team, so we're totally willing to work with that. So being committed to posting on the team page, being committed to welcoming your new people, commit to welcoming your new people in a really timely fashion. Within a couple hours of when they join, you should be plugging them into the team page and into your upline. The first 24 hours of when an ambassador joins is the most important time. So if you're waiting a couple days to plug them in, you're really losing out on some valuable time. So really make sure you're plugging them in, getting them in a chat, welcoming them to the team page. Their excitement is at the highest in the first 24 hours. I know mine was for sure. So commitment even through the hard times. So pursuit looks like passion, it looks like consistency, and it looks like commitment. And those things put together, followed with a big dose of just being you and who you are and just really wanting this, you're going to achieve what you desire. The pursuit, the desire is in the pursuit. So you're going to get what you desire by pursuing it actively. Sorry, there's a bug here. Oh my goodness. I looked all smart and then I did this. So again, you don't have to be any fancy speaker. You don't have to be any fancy writer. You just have to be someone who loves these products, who has a passion for this products and this business, and you're willing to say, I can do this, and I'm going to go for it. I was just a silver ambassador sitting at the very back of convention with a 4-month-old baby, with 3 other kids at home, and a farm, and a crazy life. And I was really, really busy. I killed chickens on the weekend. I homeschooled my kids. We had a full-time farm. We sold coffee. We sold milk. I was really busy too. But I decided that I saw an opportunity for my family, and I went for it full force, and I did not stop. I stayed consistent. I stayed on the course. And if there was something that I wasn't good at, if I started slowing down on personally recruiting, I started looking into why that was. And I started changing little things like that on just building relationships, getting out there and building relationships with people. There are things that you can do. Whatever ails your business, activity will cure it. So whatever ails your business, activity will cure it. If you have not had a sip and see, have one. If you've had one, have another one. If you're not posting, start posting. If you've never shared, start sharing. It kind of just goes like that. We have a lot of events on our team page, and anytime that you're looking for an event, you can make them happen. We had an online party. I think we were all silvers. Lisa, Latoya, and I sat in the dining room with Todd Robinson, and I think Nikki Byron was even there. And Jennifer Leith popped by for a little bit, and we just did an online party. I mean, we didn't even know what we were doing. We just did one. So again, you can make events happen as well. If you're not sure, if none of the dates work with yours, you know, feel free to do your own. We encourage that. You know, doing an online party is a really fun way of letting people know what Plexus is. Having a sip and see. But being committed, be committed to your team page, be committed to communicating with your sponsor, and just really plugging in and being diligent with doing your welcomes and doing, getting them connected to the team page. So duplication is key. And we have all the tools that you need to duplicate properly on the team page. And I'm going to post that underneath this video. When I post it, I'll post all the graphics again of how to duplicate properly. But again, I would love to see you guys write down what you desire so that you can pursue that desire wholeheartedly and really go for it. And last but not least, I want to talk just for 1 second about my Grateful Challenge that I'm doing. This is for anybody and everybody on the team. I just really felt like it was laid on my heart to do it. And this morning, and I even opened up another one to my Facebook world, which you guys are completely included in. So you guys could have 2 chances to win that gorgeous grateful sign from Perpetua's Treasures. It's my friend's store. She makes these signs and they're gorgeous. And it's just about being grateful. It's going to help your mindset. And I just can't even imagine if our whole team just was like, we are the grateful warriors out there, just so grateful for what is happening in our lives. So I really encourage you guys to participate in that. It would mean a lot to me to see you guys participate in that. Sharing on your Facebook world, get people to be grateful on your Facebook post. I encourage you to do that. Being grateful is planting seeds. People are drawn to people who are grateful for things. They're encouraged by people who are grateful instead of griping. So be grateful. I am praying for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking the time out of your night to come on here. I feel like I was a bit bossy, just a little bit, big sister bossy, but I want this for you guys so much. So reach out if you need help. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Did I say reach out? Reach out and make sure you're reaching out to new people and signing people up. Okay? You guys, I love you. Thank you so much.